All right, guys, so we are on to step 5, which is synthesis. This is one of the 2 biggest parts. So now you're going to take all of the information you found and you're going to make your presentation. So you can either use a Google slide doc show, or you can use Prezi. It's up to you. So we're going to watch the video, we're going to do the worksheet, you're going to make your presentation, and then you're going to turn both of those in, and then you're going to move on to the last step. So what you're doing is you're organizing information from multiple sources. So you're taking all of those notes that you took for the last step, and then you're going to use them to make your slideshow and present your information. We're learning this so that a big part of learning new information is sharing it with others. So we want to find things out and we want to be able to give that information back to other people. We're showing what we know. So on our worksheet, it's going to look very similar to the other ones we've done. So here you're going to fill in the information that is again right here. Then now this is all the information that you've already found, you already have the notes for. So this part is functioning as a rubric. So once you have put this onto your slideshow or to your Prezi, you're going to put an X. And then once you turn it in, I'm going to go through and put an X over here to make sure that you've done it. So this part is more like a rubric than anything else. So you are going to put the parts of the research process. I also mentioned MLA citations. For those of you who haven't done those yet, I'll just explain that now because you need to make sure you have those on your slideshow. So in project 6 of our regular projects, we did this. So we use our citation maker. I'm going to go to a citation machine. You're going to pick MLA, and I'll put a link for you guys too on your project so that you can just go right to it. You're going to go down here and you're going to pick whatever it is that you're citing, whether it's a book or a website. We'll just use website since I think that's what most of us will use. And we're going to fill in all of the information from it. So let's say we were using, let's see. Let's just find a source that maybe we used. Okay, so let's say we used this to learn about Rhode Island. So the citation machine wants to know what the title of the article is. So the title of the article is Rhode Island Colony. So we would just type that in. And then it wants to know the author. So we would come over here and see if we can find who the author is. So sometimes you have to scroll down, you have to read it a little bit and see if you can find it. So, right here by Linda Alkin. So you would put the first name, Alkin, and then it wants to know the title of the website. So we would go over here and let's see, the title of the website looks like it's Land of the Brave. So we would type in Land of the Brave, and it wants to know if there's a publisher. So a publisher, usually you can look, it's usually in small letters and it's usually towards the bottom and it is usually near this little C because that means copyright. So it looks like Sight Seen is the publisher. So we would type in that. And then the URL is just the link. So up here, you just copy the link, paste that in, and then it wants to know the date that it's electronically published. So we look, it says April 2015, and that's usually down at the bottom too. So if it doesn't say the day, you can just put the month and 2015, and then it wants to know the date that it was accessed. That just means the date that you used it. So you would hit today, and then don't worry about where it says annotation, and then you hit create citation. And this right here is the MLA citation. So for every site that you use, you need to have one of these, and you'll need to put them onto your Google slide or your Prezi. So all you would do to do that is just copy it and then paste it, okay? So use the citation machine to get that information. This is the actual MLA citation that you need, for those of you who didn't know. And then the last part on your worksheet is you're just gonna fill in the previous step, the current step, and the next step, okay? So make sure, and I'm going to say it again, make sure that you do not just turn in this worksheet, but you also turn in your Google slide presentation or your Prezi, okay? Because that's what I'm actually grading you on. So you need to have the worksheet and you need to submit your presentation. Okay, good luck, guys.